All right, welcome to another episode of Cheers, buddy. This is our second summer beer episode. Woo!
Cheers, buddy.
There you go. All right. All right. I don't know if that was a good intro or not, but we're doing it.
Hey, man, yeah, summer beers.
Well, let's start talking about these beers.
I picked up Victory Brewing Company in PA. Summer Hazy Love.
Okay.
Hazy IPA. So I think it was a 5.5%.
Nice.
I saw that. I was just like, all right, you know what? It's one of the liquor stores I went to that has a decent variety, but I was just like, all right, let me see what it is. But I was struggling today, and I saw this one. I was like, all right, let me try this. I know we want to stay away from like the big breweries, but I was just like, you know what? It's a little stone throw, like a hard stone throw away for me. But Victory, they do make good beer, so I was just like, you know what? It's a new beer. With the day code on it. Enjoy by October, so it's super fresh. It is super fresh. So
cool.
6 months from now, we'll see what happens. So, but yeah. So, what you get? What you pick up?
So I've got Millhouse Brewing Company or Millhouse Brewing. Their Cucumber Blessings. It's I don't know, cucumber beer. It's a cucumber ale. I'm actually super excited about it. At the place I go to, I'm like, what do you guys got? And this place only has like craft beer. They don't have any mainstream beer, nothing like that. And I'm like, what do you got that's like easy drinking, like summertime, outdoorsy? And the guy's just like, I got just the thing. Check this out. He's like, if you're willing to try it, he's like, drink it cold, drink it like right out of the fridge. He's like, I think you'll be impressed. And I went on the website. I'm checking out Millhouse. Number one, they're in Poughkeepsie, New York, which is about an hour away from where I am. Definitely got to go up there because the brewery looks amazing from the photos. And like, I read up on the guys who are the head brewers and stuff. It just looks like a really cool spot. Definitely want to check them out. They have other beers, but this one's interesting. I got another one of theirs too, but we're going to try this one today.
You bring up a bottle of ranch dressing to put in that?
Yeah, man. Yeah. I am excited about this.
I'm excited about this one too. It's just like Victory, they had a Dirt Wolf. I really loved that one. It was like a double IPA. Some of the stuff from Victory I really do enjoy. Still local to me, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, let's see. It doesn't look like cucumbers at the moment, but it looks nice and refreshing.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Oh, a little bit more haze on Mike's.
Haze? It says it on the can, so it has to be.
Oh my God. That totally smells like a cucumber. Like one of those cucumber summer salads.
Oh, this smells pretty good. Nice little, like, juiciness.
This is refreshing.
Nice.
This is a definite summertime, outdoorsy summertime beer.
You got the cucumbers? Like,
oh my God, cucumbers are like right in your face.
I know a few guys that in like the homebrew club that made a cucumber kolsch, and I tried it, and I was just like, what the fuck? Like, this is awesome. Like, this is really good, like a good summer beer. And Wicked Weed made a cucumber beer when I went to Asheville a few years ago. And I swear to God, it tasted like a salad. And I was just like, this is something. It is. It's like a little bit more water, like from the cucumbers and everything else. It's just like more refreshing and everything else.
Yeah. I always let you go first, so let's review your beer while I finish mine, and we'll have another beer to talk about.
Yeah. This Victory, it's good. The Hazy Love. It's they said juicy. When I read the description on tap, I was just like, okay, it just tastes more to me like a good classic IPA. It's not as juicy as I thought it would be, but Commercial Brewing Company. It's It's decent. It's decent. It's not. Every time I hear juicy, I always want to be like, boom, like wow. But it's just like it has a good like. I don't want to say juiciness to it, but it just has like a nice tone.
Okay.
It's not overpowering like I'm used to like the juiciness, but it's decent. It is decent. I like the can art. I thought it was cool. It was eye catching. It's the can art is like kind of like I guess like 70s style or 80s style, 80s style. So
Yeah, a
it's just
little
got
retro.
yeah, retro bands and everything else. The day code was good on it. It's just like excuse me, enjoyed by like October. So it's good. Not what I don't know what I was expecting from it, but being a big commercial brewing company, it's like, all right, let's see what you're going to come out with. Because their batches are probably like 200 barrels, 250, 300 barrels. But it's good. It's good. Like I said, they said juicy. And the haziness, like, yeah, it is. It is hazy. It is hazy, which I will give them that. But when I read on it on tap, they said juicy. It's not as juicy. It's a little dry to me. I'm getting that on my palate, a little dryness, but overall, it's good. It's good. Like I said, it's an eye-catching beer. I will definitely drink this over Fourth of July weekend. But
So it's
it's okay.
not quite what you expected,
Yeah,
but it's still tasty. Like you'll still
yeah,
drink it. Like yeah.
yeah, yeah. There's no off tones. It's not oxidized or anything like that. But it's just not what I'm used to for like the smaller breweries and everything else. Where it's just like, hey, it's juicy, and that's what they said. Like on tap, it's like it's juicy. I'm like, all right, cool. But it's let me try it out of the can. Maybe it is different from the can, glass, and draft and everything else. It has that victory tone.
Okay.
You know, like the big breweries and everything else where you have certain tones to beers. You know what it is, and it's just like you try, like, oh, it's a victory. It's good. I don't want to say it's like crushable, um, but it's decent. It's decent. It's like I said, something new out there. When I saw it, I was just like, all right, let's see what they're doing. I'm glad they hit the haze mark. That's a big part, but it is the victory style beer, and it's decent. It's decent. You know, I'll
Okay.
say.
Okay.
I can't
So
pull apart the hops and everything else because it's nothing like bold putting at me. But you know, hey, you know they did a great job at it, and I'll definitely finish the 6 pack over the weekend. You know,
okay. What about like? Do you think it fits in that summertime category, or is it like, or is it just like any other, you know, juicy IPA?
um, yes and no. I think it does fit that category. It's like if I was you know, summertime, being at the beach, or you know, being at the beach. Yes, I would see that. Like bring a 6 pack, share it with you and a few other friends. Yes, I can see that. Everyday drinker? No, no, during the summer. I think it's a good way they want to get out to say like you know they're trying to sell a name, the hazy love. They have other beers I know from Victory where it's just like love this, love that. I think it's like they got a chocolate stout and everything else. It's like a love beer. Um, but it's decent. I still think it's a little I don't want to say flat or bland, but it's just like, it's a victory beer. You know, it's
Yeah.
like I'll try it. Like I said, this is why we do these reviews to try it to see what it is. It's just like it's okay. You know,
Okay. All right. All right. Like it's not a bad beer. It's just nothing special to like write
exactly.
home about. Okay. All right. Hey, dude. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Well, keep drinking it because
I
I'll
will.
talk about my beer and then
Yes,
maybe
sir.
it'll taste better. Who
Yeah.
knows? Or you'll just be drunker. I don't know.
Yeah, this cucumber beers, man. Like I said, I had a homebrew one. Guy made like a cucumber kolsch, and he grew the cucumbers in his own garden and put it into his beer, and it was like really good, really refreshing. And like I said, Wicked Weed made one when I went to Asheville, like 2016, 2017, and it was just like when I had Wicked Weed, I was just like, oh my God, this is like really good. I feel like I'm drinking a salad, It's just like, those cucumber beers are starting to come out, and it's just like either a Kolsch or a Pilsner. There was even a sour I tried. I was just like, wow, this is good. A little tartness to the cucumber, but I was just like, so it's like a pickling something, but it was just, it's always something good,
Yeah.
That's cool though. You found that one up there.
Yeah, dude, man, like this, yeah, the guy was just like, you gotta try it. He's like drinking cold and crisp, and this is very tasty. Like it's cucumbers. Cucumbers are kind of like, they're mellow. They're not overpowering, but there's just this coolness and like this very fresh flavor to cucumbers. There's if I get this wrong, I'm sorry, but I believe it's called Pim's Cup number 7 or something like that, or number 1, and you're supposed to put a bunch of cucumbers in with like the liquor and everything, and the cucumbers really just like, I don't know, it's such a refreshing like alcohol, like like summertimey drink. And then this, it's like this obviously has beer in it, but it's like that cucumber is just like so mellow, like I think this is a good example of a nice refreshing summertime beer that especially on a hot summer day, like this is what it's all about, like drinking something that you're not going to be tired after drinking. It's not super heavy. It's just kind of flavorful, just a little bit of like, you get a little bit of that cucumber. Okay, you get a lot of the cucumber, but that's not a bad thing. I think it's like you're right. It is like eating a cucumber salad, like absolutely. And I do believe there's like some they said there's like some lactose in here too, because it's a cucumber cream ale.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so
that's interesting. That is interesting. Yeah, that's good pickup, man. You're doing good. You're doing good. You said lactose.
Hey, I got it right. Yeah.
There you go, man. You're learning. You're learning, buddy. You're good. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers, buddy. To learning.
Yeah, it is, man.
On the job. But yeah, like I don't know, man. It's like this is. I think this is one of those beers that is like, this is exactly what a summertime beer should be. I would love to taste just their base beer without the cucumbers in it, because I think that would also be a very nice light beer, which they probably have. This is just their cucumber version of it.
Yeah.
Because on their website, man, they're the place looks cool. They seem to have won some awards for their beers. It's definitely a place like, so I was saying one day we got to hit up like Newburgh and a couple of the other breweries we talked about the last couple weeks. This is right up in that whole area. Like,
sweet, man.
Like that whole like upper Hudson Valley area seems to have a lot of breweries kind of like springing up, probably because it's like I think it's for a while that area wasn't like it was kind of, I don't want to say depressed, but it was like going downhill a bit. And now people are like, being like, oh wait, I could buy a building for like really cheap and start like my own brewery. Boom, let me do it, And that's what people are doing. And you're seeing it, like, that's some people's like hometowns, and they're like, I want to revitalize my hometown and build something and make it nice. And like, that's what it seems like these guys have done. That's where they're from, and it's like, it's pretty cool, like. Yeah, man. Hats off. I think this is a winner. This is a winner.
That is cool. That is definitely cool. It's something like look down the line to experiment with and everything else, because you always have those hot beers where people are putting like ghost peppers in and everything else. Like you make like a saison or like a pilsner or a light IPA or pale ale and put it in there and be like, oh, we're gonna make something with heat and everything else. But too, like we're doing the summer beers. We're trying to do a lot of summer stuff. So it's just like, hey, let's see what you can come out with. Definitely cucumber. Like I said, I like my hummus. I love my celery, and I love my cucumbers with hummus. Even it's like a little spiciness. It is very refreshing on a hot day working in a brewery. You know, it's just like you're eating some cucumbers and everything. Trust me, I'm getting like my neighbor just gave me like 2 big guys, and it was just like a foot long, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's going to go good with my hummus. And I was just like, you know, it is what it is. It's just like this is the refreshing part. A little bit of like a red pepper hummus. That's what I like. You know, you get that.
Dude. Yeah.
It's good. It's good with that, with the heat, with the water and the cucumbers. Very refreshing and everything else. And hey, I'm a big pickle fan too, so cucumbers and pickles work together. So down the road, I wanted to pick up a beer if I could find it. Double Nickel in Pensauken has a pickle goza.
Okay.
I'll try that. I'll try that. But you
That's
know,
like I feel like that's like a 1 can pickup.
yeah. Trust me, I like this idea of the summer beers because I have a few ideas like where I didn't see today, but I was just like, I know I can pick this up. I can pick that up. So next week when I go through my travels, I'm going to try to find something else for a good summer beer.
Yeah.
It's just like I said, this was a shot in the dark. I'm going to go grab another can, but it's like I said, it's just that I like when we do a little smaller breweries and everything else because you can just I feel like they put a little bit more love into it, even though this can says love. This is more of a commercial beer, and it's also a painted can. Me being in the brewery industry, this is a painted can. It's not like a label on it or anything else. It's just a painted can. So, you know, they think it's good. Good for them. Me, I'm like, it's okay. It's okay. You know.
Cool. So now we're at this point. What would you rate your beer?
I would rate this one. I would rate it like 3 1/4. 3 1/4.
Okay.
It's just like it's a good summer IPA. I think if they changed it up more to a session, to like a 4.5%, that would maybe like change the dynamic of the beer because it's just like summer love. It's like, you know, you like to drink and everything else, but you know, 5.5, but you just didn't change it down to 4.5 a session beer. It might work a little bit better. It still has that little bit of a commercial taste to me, but I think it's good. Hey, who knows? If I see it on tap, whenever we can go to a bar again, I'll try it.
Yeah.
But it's just, I don't want to say it's meh, but it's okay. You know, it's like
it's
I said,
it's just a run of the mill. Like,
yeah.
Just okay. Hey, that's totally fair. There's a lot of beers like that. There's a lot of beers like that.
Yeah. I don't think it has like that. It's not oxidized because I can pick up that oxidized taste where it's like cardboard or like paper taste to it. It's not oxidized, but it just has that commercial taste for me and everything else.
Yeah.
Where I'm just like, it's okay. You know, it's just like I said, I've tried a bunch of their beers. I love their beers. They're rebranded and everything else. And I said, I really do dig the label art. That's why I bought it because we always talk about the label art.
Label art can sell a beer.
Art, man. This is a cool label. I like it.
I don't think I would have picked this up if this wasn't recommended to me. Like this label, not to say that it's not a good label. It's very straightforward. It's like, boom, this is what we got. But there's flashy labels, and you're like, I want to try it. And, and labels can sell a beer. So.
They can. Like I said, I'm going to give one to my neighbor, see what he thinks. But like I said, it's an overall just not even crushable. You know, it's okay. You know, it's just like I said. I was just like nothing too fancy about it. You know?
Okay.
It's just like, you know, like I said, I'm definitely next time. Like I said, I'm gonna go through my ventures and try to find other stuff. But yeah, like you said, you got the cucumber one, dude. I would love to try something like that.
Yeah.
You know?
I almost want to give this a 5 because it's like. I'm going to give this a 4.9.
Okay.
Only because I don't know if I can give it a 5. I might have already given it a 5. There's a good chance I gave it a 5 to like Schaffenhofer or something. But I guess that fits into the same category as this. Hey. Summertime delicious beers. This is getting a 5. 5.
There you go. There you go.
I really think this is a great like, this is a super refreshing beer. Like, this is, what this is? This is you and your buddies go out, you drink a bunch of like really heavy IPAs, and then at the end of the night, you're like, oh, I can't drink another like super heavy IPA. This is a nice switch. This is like, this keeps the evening going.
Yeah.
Or all day, like on a boat, golf course, like whatever. This is almost, I think it's a perfect beer.
Yeah, it is, man. Like cucumbers now, like what I've seen, like with like reading in like the homebrew networks and everything else, and like people are throwing these like vegetables into like what they're growing, and cucumbers are like, you also have to add it in because of the water and the cucumber, so you have to add it into the boil time and everything else. Like, hey, you extract X amount of water from a cucumber and everything, or you dry hop it. It's just like, I would love to see someone just open up the lid and ferment and just throw a whole fucking cucumber in there. And they're like, here you go, penis. It's just like, it's funny. But it's just like, yeah, no, cucumbers, man, like I said, even too, when I went to Asheville, it's like I said, it was 2016, 2017. It was just like when I tried that beer, and I was just like, I feel like I'm drinking a salad, but this is good. But we also already hit up like 4 or 5 other breweries before we went to Wicked Weed, just doing a little tour. And I was just like, this is refreshing. This is like good. In Asheville, North Carolina, it was hot. We went in there in August. So it was just like, oh, this is hot, but it's enjoyable. So yeah, no, cucumber beer, like I said, cucumber kolsch. That might be one of the next ones we do at Double Bay, but
There you go. Yeah, dude. Yeah, this is good. This is a good start to summertime beer.
Yeah, you gave it a 5, so yeah.
Yeah, this is awesome. I'm gonna pick some more of these up. They're pretty good.
We'll save me one.
Yeah, but cool, man. Well, I think that is a successful episode of Cheers, buddy.
Yes, cheers,
definitely check out the Cucumber Blessings if it's around you from Millhouse Brewing. And Mike's gonna sort of recommend his.
I would try it. It's like if you're going to somewhere like this 4th of July weekend, but even next weekend you're going out, try it. This is a 6-pack. I think I paid like $11 for a 6-pack, but it's good. But it's, for my standard, it's just like, but try it, whatever. Give it to buy a 6-pack, share it with like 2 or 3 of your buddies, and see what all you guys talk about. It's for me. So.
All right, man. Well, thanks for watching. Leave us any comments. What other summer beers you guys want us to check out? And
exactly.
Yeah. So
cheers, buddy.
All right.